Master's of Science in Nutrition and Human Performance program here at Graceland University. It's really helped me prepare for my future career, especially how the courses are set up. So even though it is an online course and it's not in person or hands-on, the courses are set up so that the assignments, especially your final assignment, is really conclusive of what you've learned, and then it is really similar to what you would see when you're in the field. So like making a client program for a specific client. So like for example, one of our final projects, we had 3 clients. We got some of the basic information about them, their height, their weight, their goals. It's like a mock client. So then based on their goals, based on some of that subjective and objective information, I would be able to design a program, not only nutrition-wise, but also performance-wise, that would help them achieve their goal. For example, if I have a client who has stress fractures and I know their goal is to compete in an upcoming marathon, that might seem impossible, but through nutrition and through exercise, within a strategic developed program, we would be able to have them at least somewhat accomplish that. Hopefully, that's the goal. And those client reports take a lot of work to put into them, especially when you have a real life client. So when you have a real life client in the field, I know I need to make sure that they're in good hands, because there's a whole lot more legally that's on the line. So I want to make sure I know my stuff. So having these courses that are exactly like what it would look like in the field is really important, because then I can reference that when I'm going out, like how I would make a client report, how I would go about it when I actually have a real person that I'm liable for. Another thing that has really prepared me for my future in this field, in this program, is that it has shown me that there's a lot of different avenues to go. So it's realistic that I might not be in a field that I initially thought I would be. So I came into undergrad thinking that I wanted to be a PT. And now I've really fell in love with the nutrition and the importance of it and how it plays a role into people's performance. And it's kind of a really overlooked field, and it's kind of swept under the rug with medical professionals as kind of the standard practice for them, but it really is a separate field. And I want to be someone who can take that avenue and run with it. And so it's really shown me that there's a lot of different roles that I can play with this degree, with the knowledge that I know currently about nutrition, different certifications I can continue to get, because it really is a lifelong learning field. It's continually updating. We're continuously finding out new research. Research part is another thing, especially that this program has prepared me for. There's lots of research that you have to be doing continuously, and that's roped in with a lot of our assignments. And it seems really intense in the moment, it seems tedious, but it really does pay out in the long run. I could really just go on and on. So right now I'm in my final semester, and my capstone is the thesis. So I'm making a portfolio with about 10 items that are going to help me get a job or when I work with clients. So whether that's any educational tools I've made, any infographics, any flyers, any web pages that I might be able to make based on the information that I've learned, and draw upon that when I go into my field, or any assessment tools that will especially be important when I'm working with my clients. So that's kind of what I'm most thankful for, that I'll be able to have physically when I leave the program and hopefully go into my field.